Hi, this is another thoughts on the future video. Hopefully this video will be a bit more coherent. I thought the last one was a bit incoherent. I just jumped from topic to topic and get mixed up. But following on from the last video, I had the astronaut food, the ice cream sandwich. Kind of a bit strange. It was the most blocky sort of food I've ever eaten. Not to go into too much detail, but I created a lot of saliva in order to break it down. But it was incredibly tasty. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's I think it's vanilla ice cream in between two chocolate biscuits, and a bit strange to bite into. It was an amazingly solid piece of food stuff, and yeah, biting into it was a bit strange, but overall really nice, and I'd probably get it again. Also, to follow on, I mentioned a cutting of mint, and this is the cutting here. That's I took a cutting a bit smaller than this, dipped it in some water, and I would say a week or so later it had little tiny white roots at the bottom of the cutting, and now I've potted it on to some soil and it's growing away. This is a lemon mint. I'm not exactly too sure what you can use lemon mint for, but I think other than the smell, very nice smell, quite different from lemon balm, which is a different plant. Lemon balm is much more zesty, but this is much more of a minty type of lemon. I suppose you could eat it, and I think you can use it in tea, and that brings me on to the first subject. Put that down here. I think tea will be much more popular primarily because, and I'm again speaking from here in Scotland/UK, I think the ingredients, depending what those are, will be much more readily available within the country as opposed to coffee, which is how would you say, equatorial sort of countries, hot humid climate. Colombia, for example, I believe parts of Africa as well, and quite difficult to source sometimes, I think. But with tea, depending on the tea, such as lemon mint tea or pennyroyal tea, or something that's not mint, for example, various flowers can easily be grown in the garden, dried over the space of a month or so within a home, and it's easy as that. So I do think teas will be maybe a bit more common. I myself am not really a tea drinker, and I hate coffee. I'd say hot chocolate's probably my drink, but I do like iced tea. That's really nice, especially lemon iced tea, Lipton's lemon iced tea, or peach tea is also quite nice. Second topic / prediction, and hopefully I'm being more coherent in this video. I think education will be, how could I put this, much more available, much more community sort of based, and I would hope very, very common type of thing. People right now, our parents are educating their own children. I don't know how well that is going. Hopefully very well, with the BBC providing materials, as in videos, and also I think YouTube here is one called Khan Academy. I'll actually leave a link to the channel down below if I can find it. There's also Future Learn, but that's more, I think, aimed at adults, although they have things for children. And this actually leads on to my NaNoWriMo project this year. It's called Education Wars, and I don't care if that's a stupid title, it's my title. But there is a school on every street, a college in every village, and a university in every small town. 8 or 9 people in the country is a tutor. And I do think that, I don't know why that is not the reality now, or maybe it is. I do think it will be the reality in the future. I think there'll be, or I hope there'll be, a lot of free education, and I think it's certainly doable. I actually do think that that Joe Wicks guy is a tutor, and also I say Joe Wicks, I'm pretty certain it will be Sir Joe Wicks at the end of the year. I don't think it's a prediction. I think it's a pretty simple will happen type of thing. I think, again, I'm jumping from thing to thing. Incoherent me is just my rambly type of way of talking in this video, and probably most videos. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. In relation to that Joe Wicks thing, I think Ray Bradbury, there's a quote, and I don't have this verbatim, but Ray Bradbury said, I'm gonna do my Ray Bradbury impression. If you look, the future is easy to predict for people who closely observe the present. And I'll try and leave a link to the video that comes from. It's one of the greatest videos here on YouTube. I think it's An Evening with Ray Bradbury, I think is the title. Hopefully it's still on here. I'll try and leave a link down below. It's an amazing video. But yeah, him and I suppose all physical fitness people are tutors. Maybe a bit of a snob, I don't think of them as tutors, but they are educators in a similar way as other teachers. The sort of plot of Education Wars, which I'll go into more in Preptober. Hopefully I'll be doing Preptober. So you have all of that education, but it will be threatened by a sort of like in Ready Player One. There's the is it the 101 Corporation? They're the big, massive conglomerate, own everything. Basically an Amazon type corporation. Yeah, I said it. I don't think it's any secret what Amazon do, how Amazon are at the top, why Jeff Bezos is the richest person in the world. Yeah, not because they're nice. But they own everything, they buy everything. It's monopoly. Sort of in the same vein as Disney as well, just owning everything. In this company, I don't know what I'll name them. I'll go over that in Preptober. But the company undersell everything because they have genuine certifiable diplomas, honours, and etc. Education certificates. But they do it at a very low price, lower than anybody else. So they just wipe out or buy out the competition, which is a very, very simple sort of plot, but can't really do education wars any other way. It probably should be in the hands of a better thinking writer, more intelligent writer. But so the other topic is, I do wonder if in later economies, maybe this is more of a what if, but what if everybody was paid to talk? And I suppose to a certain extent that is the case on YouTube. In too many cases, I think it's paid to say whatever the nastiest thing they can say is. No, I think quite a few of the vloggers, etc., do in essence get paid to talk, and certainly in call centres that is the case. But I'm wondering if it could be this person is designated to talk about this subject. I don't know how it would work exactly. I'm trying to remember the Peanuts, the Charlie Brown thing. I can't remember the name of the character. Lucy, was it? But the character was a shrink, and he had the tin. And Charlie Brown had to put a nickel into the tin every time. Maybe sort of along those types of lines. But everybody being paid to talk, some people would be talking a lot more than others. I am actually not a talker in real life outside of BookTube, so I wouldn't be earning much. But I do think it could be a real possibility. It would definitely I think it would stimulate economic growth. Any other thoughts? There's another novel idea, short story idea, which sort of popped into my head recently. What if no more new books are published? Which is, I don't think, ever going to happen, but it would be an interesting dystopian thing. No more new books being published. No more non-fiction. That's the type of book I was thinking of. But no new topic of conversation. That'd be very much a dystopia, I think. I don't know how I'd turn that into a novel or a short story even. But it was an idea that popped into my head. I think the Skeptic channel that Michael Shermer hosts, he's always talking to a different author pretty much every week or fortnight, and I'm wondering how can they keep publishing and publishing, and there's all these quite big names. But yeah, I think publishers still be ongoing, I hope. If not in the physical format, definitely the electronic format. I'm not keen on doing any dystopian sort of future thoughts. I'd rather much keep it positive. And yeah, that's more of my thoughts on the future. So thanks for watching.